Hi, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and here on YouTube, you know me as what? Epic Fantasy, that's right. And this is my latest tutorial. This is a fun foam board project. I know a lot of you are looking forward to this one. This is the Elven Bow from Skyrim. Now, it doesn't really work. It's just for show. Maybe Halloween coming up, you might be able to use it for that. But it is fun, and it is pretty easy to do. And of course, just like always, I give you the template. I give you practically everything you need to make this. And it's not that hard. There's just a few different pieces. And the template makes it very easy to lay out. And I give you the pieces if you want to make the bow too. That's in the template. So, yeah. Fun foam board project, fun Skyrim project. And you can make this in no time. You just need a few basic supplies. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for subscribing to my channel if you're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, hit that button wherever it is. Always lots of fun and interesting and creative stuff. I got all kinds of videos coming up. I got projects all over the place. I got to get the videos edited, and I'm working really hard on that. Thank you very much. So leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, leave me a project suggestion. Let's launch into the introduction, and then let's do. I love the bird wings, and that's really my favorite part. I really put an extra piece in here. You know, the bird and the bird wings, kind of cute. Let's do how to make the Elven Bow from Skyrim. Thank you. Dioramas, origami, catapults, and trebuchets, telescopes, terrariums, bonsai trees, and paper games, swords and shields, and real blacksmithing, model rockets, animation. I teach the art of real creation. StormTheCastle.com. Let's make something. Okay, print up the template. The URL where you can find that template is in the description of this video down below. See, it has all the different parts in it. And cut out the various pieces. There's not a whole lot of pieces to this. Now, the 4 parts that make up the actual bow are like this. They're labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put those together like this to make the template. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's actually all you need. We're actually going to make 4 of these and then tape it together. Now you have a template for the bow. See, so, and now the wings for the bird or the eagle or the hawk or whatever it is, I got that wrong in the template. Take a look at this. It'll work that way, but it's a little nicer if you flip it over like this and put it like that, so it fits a little better. See, it's kind of backwards in the template, and I'm not going to fix it. I'm going to leave it. But there you go. Either way, it'll come out, but this is a little bit nicer that way. It's a little cleaner. And tape that together. Now, those are the wings. So you take those pieces and you trace them onto your foam board, and I was very careful to make this small enough so it fits on the regular 30-inch piece of foam board. And trace out 4 of these and 4 of the others. And see, I got it on a large piece, but you don't have to use the large piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go. And then cut them all out. And I have to say that the hardest part of this project is almost done. It's an easy project. I did all the figuring for you. Quick tip on cutting foam board. You make 3 passes. The first pass cuts through the top layer of paper. The second pass cuts through the foam. And the third pass, you reach through all the way and cut the bottom layer of paper, and then you get a nice clean cut. Look at that. See? That's how to cut foam board. So let's continue. This is how you glue it together, and I don't show you gluing it in this video, but you glue them together. You put one piece like this, and you put the other piece opposite like this with the handles overlapping. See, that's the beauty of this. That's why it's only one piece. You just have to make 4 copies of it. Then you put your third one like this, and your 4th one like that, and then glue all those together nicely. The only thing remaining is the wings for the bird. And those go like this. See it so the bird's head kind of sticks out? It kind of makes me think it's almost Egyptian. Like that, and 2 more on the bottom. So you glue all of that together, and your bow is built. See how easy this project is? So now here's a fun little thing you can do to it. Grab yourself the blunt end of like a pencil or a paintbrush or something like that and draw the wing pattern. It's separated into 3 sections. like this, and you draw wings, and this you press down deeply with the back of the paintbrush. I like how it like embosses it, and it gives it a nice look. And it shows up well when later, we're going to accentuate it a little bit later. And draw the wing patterns. Do that on all 4 of them. And do the bird too, the eye and the feathers on the neck. So let's paint it up. I used a Rust-Oleum gold spray paint. If you're using the spray paint, be careful. Some will melt the foam, so test first. Or seal it with Mod Podge or white glue. Seal the edges so the paint can't get at the foam. But cover the whole thing with gold. And optionally, a little bit of brown, very lightly. It ages it a little bit and gives it a good look. Now let's do a little bit of detail work. You can use anything you want to do this. You can use paint, you can use pencil. I use markers, a brown marker, and it brings out those wing patterns. See? Don't forget the eye and the hawk or the eagle, whatever it is. And add some detail to the actual length of the bow. And notice how I got my finger running along the edge of the bow. See, it's like a guide. See my finger there? My ring finger? That's a nice way to do a straight line on something like this. A few details there, and you can look at the picture that comes with the template if you want to see how I did these and you want to copy it. It adds a little bit of depth and structure to it. It's kind of nice. So the only thing remaining is the handle, and I did a cross hatch pattern on the handle. Drew a bunch of lines one way diagonally and then the other way. And I'll show you a trick to make it look like it's got a little bit of texture to it. Let's add some colors, some brown. And then I filled in those lines. And they're actually not straight. I'm actually doing little curves. See the curves? That brings it out and gives it a little bit of a rounded texture. And I'll show you how to highlight that. So it kind of gives you the illusion of the handle being rounded. So now to continue that illusion, in one corner of every diamond there, I put a little dab of white paint. And then in the opposite corner, I used a pencil to do a little bit of gray, a dark color. So what happens is it causes it to look like they're rounded. So that's it. Let's string it up. Punch a hole in the end like that. Put your string in there, any kind of string at all you want. You can even use fishing line. Tie it in a knot. Run it to the other end and do the same thing. Pull it taut and then tie it in a knot. So now the arrow. I give you these parts in the template. You can use them to draw your own. And then cut them out. And custom cut these to the size dowel you use. I use a 1/4-inch dowel. But you can use any different size dowel and custom cut them so they fit on your dowel well. And then glue them on. You have an elven arrow. I had a hard time with this. There's all kinds of elven arrows. And then paint it gold. And that's it. We are done. You have made the Elven Bow from Skyrim. Looks good. If you make this project, be sure to send me a picture. I'd love to see it. If you want to know what projects are coming up, what kind of stuff is going on, click on that link for Facebook and check in on our Facebook page. That'll help you update it. Here's some more projects you might like. The Daedric Bow, that's a very popular project. People really like that one. And the Elder Scrolls Online two-handed sword. And there's a nice little part of that. The pommel's like a diamond. I like that. Thank you.